Hello Scorpio, this is Amber with Lives in Sync Tarot. Thank you so much for being patient. This is your reading for June 1st through 15th. I'm sorry that it is late. I'm actually in the process of moving and finding another job, so just bear with me. I'm going to try to get all the videos out for the whole month so I have time to pack and focus on personal readings, because I would like to do that this month. So, just to get started, June is the 6th month. Numerology says that June is, or 6, excuse me, is about others. How others affect our lives by their needs and wants and what we need from others. Duty, how we serve others, how others serve us. It's more about others and interactions here. So this will be the card that will focus on this most, because this is about our relationships, partnerships, intimate, friends, family, so forth. So the overall the major arcana is Temperance. Temperance is about having patience and balance, which means, Scorpio, that something is going on in your life that's causing you to have balance, or you're letting some things go so you can have balance. There is a need for balance. There's a need for moderation. There's a need for patience, okay? And that accompany card is the waiting game. Exactly. So you're waiting on some results. You're waiting on action. What you're waiting on is the early stages of something. So there's an opportunity for something to grow, and it looks like you've made the initial steps, and now you're just waiting to see how it will unfold at this point. With others, you have rebuild. Okay, rebuild in your relationship sector. So this is about something changing. Your relationships with others changing. I'm hearing you're facing something, facing a change. There was a change that needed to be done. And I feel like it's a little tough for you right now, and you just have to let it pass. Like it was a tough decision, or it was a big decision. It may not be tough because, Scorpio, you've made the decision, so you're set on that. But I feel like it was a tough decision. So you also have animals. For those of you who are working, I really feel like this is a time for you to get in touch with animals. Maybe go to the zoo, to see some animals, pet some animals, a petting zoo possibly. If you have animals, spend more time with them. I feel like you're going to need them around this time. It's like you need that quiet support, that cuddly support. For some of you, you might want to try stuffed animals, I heard. Stuffed animals to hold, to love, to cuddle. Oh, yeah. So you have celebration here. Celebration means that even though things are happening, this is a time to be excited, okay? That things are opening up to you. Maybe you don't see them yet, and that's okay. But this is a really good time for you to enjoy what is going to unfold. In love, you have deception, okay? So either someone was wearing a deceiving mask, or you were wearing a deceiving mask. And it doesn't necessarily mean that this person was doing anything negative to you. It could be that you were deceiving yourself, and not in a bad way. Just trying to, like, if you need someone, it's okay to need them. It's okay to want them. It's okay to let someone go that you're not happy with. That's all I'm really getting from that. I'm sorry if I didn't hit you. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Okay, so surrender to the drama, surrender to the toughness of it all. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Don't fall into the pit of the drama. Move on, because that's what you're trying to do here. I just feel like you're trying to move on from that. And you're taking the steps to do that, and it's causing you to have patience. You need patience in this situation so you can win. Patience. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Exactly. It's all about you having patience and moving through moderation, taking the steps as you see here to get where you need to go. Starting change, letting change happen, allowing change to happen in your life, and realizing that it will all end in celebration. It will be okay. Okay? Or this is a time to celebrate. Okay? It may be, I'm feeling like for some of you there's a big change and it's a little tough, and you can't see past the fact that like maybe it was a relationship, just for example, it was a relationship you were in for a long time. You let it go and you're having a hard time seeing the future. All you know is that you've let something go that's been a part of your life for so long, and you're so focused on that you can't see the good that's coming out of it. So if you purchase a reading from me, this will be considered a full spread. This is the 9 of Pentacles, the Magician, 2 of Wands, Justice, Page of Wands, 8 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Okay. So 3 of Cups in your overall energy, it means that you should allow your friends and family to help you. Okay. Again, that is also a celebration card. It means that everything is okay. Okay. So being around friends and family, people that you love, having a good time. This is a time to be in a happy mood, I'm getting. This is a time to surround yourself with goodness. Okay. Exactly. Invest some time in yourself. Okay. Invest time in yourself. Give to yourself so you can build for your own security. Okay. It's okay that you're doing that, because I feel like that's what you're doing. The Death card. Don't be resistant to the change that you're bringing on. I feel like it may feel unnatural because it's something that you've been doing for so long, but it's good for you, and just keep moving forward. So in the past, you have the 2 of Wands. You made a move. There was an opportunity and you made a move for growth. And I feel like this growth is for you and not for really others, okay? It's something that you have been thinking about doing for a long time, but you have been distracted by other things. By your emotions, I hear. The burden became so heavy. The burden became so heavy that there was maybe an argument, just a lot of communication. The Wands are making me feel like it's kind of angry. Like the communication was sort of angry, okay? And you realize that you were being distracted by the yelling for what you wanted. You were being distracted because you're being distracted from the fact that they weren't actually working with you. It's time to let it go. You weren't happy there. You weren't happy, especially with this. The High Priestess in reverse, you weren't in harmony with your inner self, and that's the worst feeling. Oh, that is the worst feeling. Your challenge is a Magician. Oh, I'm sorry. I skimmed. So you are the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is you are gaining security for yourself. And that's what this is all about. This is all about you making moves for yourself. You're doing things for yourself, for your own your own reliability, because you feel like it wasn't either reliable or you weren't happy. You're walking away because it's not, you weren't happy. You're very clear about what you're doing. You could be walking away from an air sign, or an air sign could be walking away from you. That's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But there's definitely clear thinking about this, and you're building for yourself, so that it has a positive aspect to it. You have the Magician as a challenge. And the Magician is about you taking control. And that was the challenge. The challenge was you actually making this happen. And why? Let's ask Spirit why. Because you had to let go of something that you had been into for so long. Thank you, Spirit. You had been into it for so long. You didn't really see the future. And to you, it meant that with this is about karma and justice and what's right for you. And what was right for you was leaving, was moving on. Okay? So in the near future, you find your justice. I love this, Scorpio. So you find your justice. Okay, you're balancing, you're living with integrity. You had to do something for yourself. And it feels like the universe is saying, oh, it's okay. Because you were clear thinking, you were abundant, and you didn't think about yourself. You let go of your ego to make this decision. Okay, it wasn't like I'm just doing this all for myself. You have to think about yourself sometime. Even though this was going to hurt the other person, why would you stay in a relationship or a situation, a work relationship, anything of that nature that does not satisfy you, that's not satisfying only for a paycheck or only to say that you're in a relationship? That's not good. So your hopes is the Page of Wands. This is, for some of you, you hope that you can bring some growth into the relationship. Okay, for some of you, you just want to be free. You want to be free to discover your new feelings. You want to be free to discover yourself. You just want to be let loose from this energy. Yeah, you're trying to hold on to what you have. You're trying to hold on. You're trying to hold on to the things that you love. You're being perceptive, and you are really digging through your psyche and figuring out the things that are important to you, that are really important to you, things that you want to keep, or even things that you like about this old situation. Okay, really trying to figure out where the opportunities lie. Your strength is the Eight of Cups, meaning that you can walk away. You can walk away from anything that you desire. Okay, like your strength is that you did move. There is movement away towards something that makes you happy, or towards happiness out of, not being happy. It's just you're moving on and trying to find things that make you more happy. Because there wasn't any focus. It was delay and difficulty. There wasn't any security there. You didn't feel like it was going to last. Okay? So now you're moving on. You're moving on. You're standing your ground. You're moving forward. You also have the Emperor, and the Emperor is about making foundations. You're making foundations for yourself. You're taking control. Both of these cards signify taking control of a situation. Okay? Even though other people may oppose you, even though there may be some conflict, you are moving forward because you know exactly what you want. Fear. You have the Ace of Wands. Fear is starting over. Starting over is hard. It's like you're excited about it, but you have to make an investment in something new, and your family is involved in this, okay? And you want to bring security to your family, maybe your children, or maybe you are a guardian of some other people, okay? Or this may be your own security, okay? Your own like retirement plan, or however you decide to do that with your life. So you have to make that extra effort, and you know, you could have been relying on someone for financial help, and now you have to build for your own, or now you have to get a new home. Maybe you shared a home, maybe you shared a car, anything of that nature. But there is a message coming in for you for that, or this may be an air sign as well. And that's communication or thinking, but maybe communication from that air sign is distracting you. That's what it is. Whoever this person is a talkative person. They are giving you a message that's distracting you from building, okay? So let's see. What is this message? They're trying to do something legal, okay? So be careful. This may have to do with paperwork, a lease, anything of that nature. It looks like while you think everything is going fine, they're trying to do some sort of legal mumbo jumbo. But it's just because they're really upset and they're angry and hurt. Okay, and this may be you. If this is you, don't do it, because with this Justice card and upright, it's going to go in the favor of what's positive. So if you're doing something negative, don't do it. But if this is positive, like you were promised something and you have to go to court, then it'll be fine. But I just saw that there, so I thought I'd say it. Your weakness is the wheel of fortune. So your weakness is that things are starting to change and things are out of control, and that does not feel comfortable. Okay, the fact that this isn't working out, or maybe you're having trouble in your job. Okay, maybe there is a third person possibly, and what it's doing is putting a delay in your home, distracting you from your goals. Okay, so you're not able to work on some sort of new project. So something is happening, probably at work, or with this other person, that's stopping you from working or moving forward onto something else. It's some sort of bad situation that stops you. Okay, yeah. It's some sort of situation that you don't have control over. And it is blocking you, giving you a delay, or it's like you're trying to figure out where to throw this energy, because you're a free spirit now, or a free agent, as they say, and you're trying to figure out where to throw this energy. Be careful not to give this energy to anyone that is promising you something that you're not going to get. Okay, that's not as mature as you, really, is what I'm hearing. Okay, they may seem like a really good person, but they may be moody, and they also may be married or in some sort of solid relationship. So please be aware of that. And that may be a water sign. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So in your environment, you have the Ace of Cups. Please be aware of someone trying to steal your love or pretend to love you, and they really don't. Okay, because they may be in a relationship already. Like I said, that marriage, it's like you get that enlightenment. Yeah. That's for some people. For some of you, there's actually, that's for you with the three people involved. Yeah. But for some of you, you've had unrequited love or working on relationships that don't work, okay? And you have an offer coming in, probably from that water sign. Please be aware and be clear about where you're going in this relationship, and what you actually want to happen in your relationship. Also, it may be between that water sign and a fire sign, and the fire sign is really coming for you, okay? Yeah, it looks like there is put in a delay. It's like you don't know who to choose and you don't know who to start with. It's like you're worrying about where to go or who to talk to, or worrying about the situation. Don't. Because you have stability here, even though your love situation is a little wonky. Also, I want to say that there is some stability in the water sign. Just please be careful with the water sign because they're a little moody and a little iffy. So just be aware of what kind of relationship you're getting into. This is not going to be solid. It's just going to be like a emotional fling. Probably something for you to just enjoy yourself, that type of thing. So you end with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So it looks like you either get a new job, a new home, for those of you that had to leave a relationship, I hear, with someone, or you get to keep your home. For some of you, I hear that you get to keep the house, okay? It looks like you were really worried about it, okay? Like you were trying to be controlling or control the situation. But you need to take a rest from doing that, okay? Because you're missing the whole point by doing that. It's like you're trying to control the wrong situations or the wrong things, okay? And bless me, sorry. Apologize. So it looks like there's an imbalance with the past. You have to look at it clearly. It's this Cups person. I feel like you used to deal with this water sign, possibly. Just please be weary about what it used to be like in the past where there was that imbalance, okay? You need to heal from that if you want to deal with this person. What else would you like to tell me about the Ace of Pentacles? As long as you stay in your truth and remain clear in your thinking, okay, you will move forward and move beautifully. You will feel good. You will be on top, okay? You will be vivacious. As long as you don't worry about not seeing the future, okay? It's more like living in the moment right now. But as long as you're in your truth, it's okay to not have direction, okay? It's okay to be hasty or have high expectations at the moment for what I see. I feel like it's okay for you to have this for yourself. Don't be deceived that you cannot have these things. Really, that's what it's about. And it's about having patience and not jumping into another relationship, but more about enjoying yourself, okay? And also don't get into any drama with this water sign, because there was a lot of stuff going on with that water sign or that water energy. So just be aware about what you're getting into with that person, okay? When you're out with, I'm saying with friends or family or anything like that. Okay, so Scorpio, that was your reading. If you like, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Just follow the information in the description box below. I love you very much. I'll see you for the dailies and the mid-months. Yeah. I love you. Love and light. Bye-bye.